Hey friends, welcome back. We're here for Tammy's Sephora VIB sale recommendation. And again, this is going to be based on what I have, what I've used up, what I would like to eventually repurchase, but there's some other things I want to buy. Yeah, and I'm going to start with skincare. So the first thing, which I just finished putting on my face, is Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum Hydrate and Glow. I already have this one on. I have gone through probably 20 bottles of this. I like it. It's a nice serum. I have super dry, sensitive, acne-prone skin, 40-year-old skin, and I don't know. This doesn't irritate me. So there's that. I'm going to put that in my basket as I go. The next item is also Innisfree, and I'm also going to say this at the same time because I'm putting these on together. The Innisfree Green Tea Hyaluronic Lotion. This one hydrates and softens. It's like a really liquidy, I don't think it's really milky, but I guess you could call it milky lotion. I'm going to open this. I recommend it. I've gone through several bottles of it. Sometimes it's hard to find, but when I find this one, if there's more than one, I buy a couple. But into that, I'm going to mix the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% solution. I've got this much left. This is my second or third bottle. I put a couple of drops of this into the Innisfree lotion, or I put it into my moisturizer at night. I like both. Again, super dry, sensitive skin. And I just put like that much in there. Like 3 drops of the Ordinary. Rub my hands together. Someone's gonna say you're doing it wrong, but I've been doing it this way for years. And I slather it all over my face. Rest on my hands. I can't put it on my neck because I get eczema on my neck and rashes. So if I put this on my neck will break out. So I just put whatever's left on the backs of my hands. Can you turn that down a smidge more? Like 2 more clicks. Just enough so I can still hear it, but that it's not getting picked up here. There, that works. Thanks. So we'll let that soak in. And then after, well actually, I'm going to let that soak in and put on the next product. Which is kind of new to me, but I've used it a couple of times now. And I would like to repurchase it, but it's way expensive. For what it is and for how many you get, it's too expensive for my liking. But first, a sponsor moment from this fan. I got this at the dollar store. She's been going strong. Comes in handy when you're doing your skincare or like setting spray. This is not your average Sephora VIB sale recommendation because I'm going to put some of this stuff on. Except for the makeup products. So that's an awful lot of makeup. I need this section right here to like dry a little bit. Yes, I am freshly out of the shower and in PJs. And we don't have coffee right now. But my hands are slippery because of the lotion. But I've got hot chocolate. I made Matt one too. Okay, next product. And I'm going to put them on while we do this video. Wander Beauty eye patches. These are the Baggage Claim Gold eye masks. And what do? There's 6 pairs. In Canadian dollars, these are like 70 something dollars, guys. So it's like, I was hesitant to recommend them, but you know what? You know why I like them? They stay put. They do not slide. Wander Beauty. You can do the deluxe one that comes with how many pairs? I don't know. This one's $75 and you get, it says 20 packets. I'd rather pay $75 for 20 pairs. Maybe it was 40 something. Okay, so it's 20 pairs for $75 on Sephora during the VIB sale, 20% off that. Okay, that's not too bad. But over on Amazon, do you guys remember what I said? All I know is I was like, nope, not getting those. But they are good. They don't budge. Wander Beauty eye patches. 47.81. Regular price. So it's regular price $61.15 for how many pairs? 6 pairs. 6 pairs for $47.81 because it's currently on sale. Normally it's $61.15 for 6 pairs. No. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can find another kind that stays on. I'm gonna put them on right now. I feel like this would be probably better suited for the morning, right? I've already used that with a couple of pairs, but I don't know. Sometimes something as simple as something working the way that you would hope it would work is enough for me to recommend it. So it comes like this on this clear plastic sheet, and then, like, of course they're soaked. And I remember being at first like, oh no, this isn't gonna work, but I just looks like tinfoil. And I literally put them on until they're completely dried out, because like I said, they don't budge. Take what's on there, stick it on my hand. I like to know if there's someone else who has patches that are kind of similar to where you put them on and they don't budge. But yeah, you want to know what we just finished watching? Wicked. Like, what a waste of time. If you like that movie, I apologize, but apparently I don't like musicals. I think the last musical I enjoyed watching was Grease, and I haven't watched Grease in forever. The concept of the movie, great, but yeah, not for me. Watch the new one when it comes out, though. Alright, 2 more skincare products. We're just going to leave that sit. Where's my glasses? Can't see without my glasses. Dirty, but manageable. Let me just clean this off right quick. Man, there's some good choices here. Anyways, let's pull these ears out. There we go. Have my hair in a hair wrap. I am not fully finished this, but almost. I do have a backup. It's the Origins Ginseng Brightening Eye Cream. And this is definitely brightening. I like using this in the morning. I don't always use it. I'm down to the nitty-gritty on this one. But it is. It's a very nice eye brightener. Eye highlight. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think it does anything else. And then I believe this is the last skincare item from Sephora. The Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Cream. And again, I've gone through so many of this. This one, can I feel something fall? This one's almost gone as well. And it's just a really nice lightweight moisturizer. Glowy at that. So, yeah, my skin likes it. Alright, you might be like, are you going to put moisturizer on right now? I'll probably put some on later. Let's go into right here. I don't know why I grabbed them all. Like, I just grabbed one. The NARS Matte Blushes. I like them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 of them. I have some colors that I gravitate towards more than others. But these are good. I didn't think I was a matte blush person. This one's in the shade Behave, which is one of my most used shades. Very nice everyday color. And then we have Gina. I'd like to get Behave, the blush stick, because that's what I'm talking about as well. This is also a favorite. The NARS, the multiple stick. I have the shade Dazed, but you cannot get this shade in a powder yet. Unfortunately. I have a couple of these blush shades, though, that I would like to get the matching the multiple blush stick for. Anyways, I really like this. You guys see me use these, especially the blush sticks. But I like things matching. Again, these are mattes and they're very soft, buildable, and blendable. I don't have any issues with either product. I would like to get a couple more of the multiples, like 2, I think 3 max. And then even the NARS, the multiple, the highlighter stick, I have Copacabana. If this one pops up online, can you guys let me know? I keep searching for it, cannot find it. I was told it was coming back, but I'd like to get another of the Copacabana. NARS, I really like their cheek products. So there's that. I don't really know. It's like, I don't want to try and sell you guys on this stuff, but these are favorites of mine. So I put some thought into it of like what I would actually pull out and keep from Sephora, and these are items. There's some other items that are good, but they're not ones, like, I could live without them. All right. Am I missing anything? Did I forget a drawer? No, if I'm doing this based on like my top favorites, I don't need to go back through my drawers. All right, for bronzer sticks, my 2 favorites from Sephora. Hey, I forgot one. One's a liquid though. I'm forgetting one. Not you. Did I pull you out somewhere? I seen it earlier. One sec, guys. Sorry. There is a product that I forgot to pull out. Did it fall over? Darn. I might be able to find it while I'm sitting here. It's from Tarte. Huh. Maybe it's here and I just don't see it. But we have the Rare Beauty bronzing stick. I have the shade Bright Side, and this one I like. I'm down to that much. I'll repurchase this one when it's gone. I said I probably wouldn't and just finished using up other ones first, but I really like this one. We have that much product left. It's nice, lightweight. It's a good color. It isn't too warm to the point that it looks orange. I don't like it when they're too orange. And then the Morphe one. This one's newer. This is like the Sudden Heat, and I have the shade Flicker. Again, it's like very creamy and light. I haven't used a whole lot of this one yet, but I've used it enough to form my thoughts on it that yes, I would recommend the Morphe bronzer stick. I wish I knew what happened to... I seen it this morning when I was doing my makeup here. Did I pick it up and move it? I might have moved it. Not sure where though, so sorry about that. Oh, here it is. I knew I seen it. The Tarte Sculpt Tape Contour. This one's in Cool Bronze. I really like this. It's like that. Well, this one, the cap doesn't twist on. I just have a problem getting it off, I guess. The puff up here is where the product comes from. But unlike e.l.f. and Charlotte Tilbury and other brands who've copied Charlotte Tilbury, because I think they're the first one to do this, this one twists. So you can twist it, squeeze it what you want, and then retwist it back close so that product doesn't continue to come out. Anyways, fantastic color. I really like this color, and it blends out so nicely. So for like a bronzer in this format, this would be my go-to. I had a cloth. Here we are. I'll just use this one. But it's very good, especially if you like cool tone bronzers. I do. So we talked about those. Yes, recommend those. Like I said, there's going to be products that you guys know I have I'm not going to recommend just because after using them, I don't really think you need to go out and get them. Save your money, child. Christmas is coming. All right. Blush stick. ABH. This is the one. It's like not a newer product. It's older. Blush on one side. And the brush. We could do without the brush. Give us more blush product. The shade Latte specifically. This is... There's a theme to what I like. But I really like these neutral beige, peachy or yeah, peachy or pinky beige colors. They're just perfect for every day. Anyways, if you see that color on me, you know it's so pretty. I just don't want to keep repeating the same thing, but a lot of things is because it's buildable, it's blendable, easy to use. Gonna have a little sip of this. Not like hot chocolate. Love hot chocolate. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think, actually. I am forgetting something, but I'm sitting here, so I'll pull it out when I get to it. I just remembered something. All right. I think it's the last. I'm like, that was the last. This is the last. Contour stick. Sephora contour stick. This one's in the shade Fair to Light. And I'm like way down in there with this one. I guess I could have done it this way. I have this much product left. I will repurchase this one. It's super creamy. Everything I'm talking about, I will either repurchase or I will want to repurchase it, but I might wait because there's something else that I want to get. I'm not talking about that I'm going to go buy this stuff during the VIB sale either. I'm just saying eventually down the road. These are the products that I would go rebuy or I have rebought them. This one here will be another rebuy. It's just, this one's thicker, but it's like super creamy, very creamy. What did I say before super creamy? I don't remember. Anyways, very blendable, creamy. What the heck did I say? And I really like it. And you don't have to get a contour color. I actually, you know what? I haven't even looked at the whole color range. I just seen this color and I was like, yes, perfect bronzer. You might think you have to use warm tones for bronzer, but you don't. You can do cool tones. I do all the time. Yeah, do what you want with your bronzer, okay? Mass. Do I stay on the bronzer train? Okay. Makeup by... Nope, not you. Actually, you know what? I'll talk about it because it's not here. I went through 2 of them, and I want to buy a third, but I want to buy this one again instead. And I'll tell you why. So the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping. I wish I had one of my empty ones here so I could show you guys. I'll show you on the computer or on my phone. Some of you already know exactly what bronzer this is. Come on. Makeup by Mario. Makeup by Mario Soft Scalp Transforming Skin Enhancer. I've gone through 2 of these. Specifically shade Light, which warms fair to light skin tones. So that's the one I bought 2 of. I think I wouldn't mind trying light medium because it looks a little bit more cool tone, but yeah. So I do recommend this. Very, like, if you're a clean girl aesthetic, for instance, that'd be perfect for you. Even if you're not, you're like someone like me, still perfect for you because it's so lightweight, it's thin, it's moisturizing. It has like a nice finish to it. You can like have it lightweight or you can like build it up a little bit. And yeah, I feel like I was just looking for something and I don't remember what it was. But yeah. So that being said, would I rebuy that a third time? Absolutely. I'm not going to. Reason being, my next favorite and recommendation is the Say Sun Melt. This one is also lightweight, super thin, buildable, blendable. How's it outside?
Nice. I had to take my jacket off. Is that nice?
Is that nice out?
Yeah.
But what has me saying I'm going to repurchase this one next instead of another Makeup by Mario one is because this one has way more product, so it's going to last longer. Those Makeup by Mario ones, I went through them fast. Super fast. And even though this product here is also very thin, the Makeup by Mario one I think might be even thinner. There's definitely not a lot of product in his though, but say there's definitely way more product in this one. And the price comparison, they're about the same, if not, this one's like $1 or $2 more expensive, but you're getting way more product. I love both of them. We'll eventually rebuy the Makeup by Mario one for a third time, but the next one I repurchase is going to be the Say Sunmelt one, specifically in the shade Fair Bronze. It's not too warm for me. It's very, very everyday. Trying to see if I'm done trying to do it like categorically, whatever you want to call it. Okay, next we will go on to powder. Oh my gosh, it scared the crap out of me. Powdered bronzers. I only have 2 here. Again, there's a lot of things I'm not going to talk about. Not because they're not good, but because if I'm honest with myself, will I go out and repurchase them? Probably not. So the 2 bronzers, we have House Labs bronzer. This is the exactly Power Sculpt Velvet bronzer. I have the shade Soleil Sand, which is fair. I really like this one a lot. A whole lot. And I have quite a bit of bronzers too. But if I was to only if I'm gonna knock it down, like I said, to the nitty gritty, I would rebuy this one. It's lightweight, at least like a nice sheen on the forehead, because it's not like matte. Maybe it's like satin matte or something. I'm not good at describing things, but I like the color, the tone, and I like how it blends out on me. And then the other one that I would rebuy is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer in the shade Light. Because there's 2. He has the blurring powder bronzer, and then he has the other powder bronzer that's not blurring. I have the shade Light in both the blurring one and the non-blurring one, and the non-blurring one is a lot warmer. This one's a bit cooler, and I know, I like this one. Does it blur? I have no idea. I just know, to me, it looks better on my skin. So this is another one I will repurchase when it's gone. Okay, I think I'll do face powder. Which, this is where I need to grab one more, because I did forget one. One that I didn't think I was gonna say. Hey, where'd you go? Not in there. It's in here, because I used it. Alright, so, Hourglass. I have the trio. Now, I won't repurchase the trio per se, but one of these finishing powders, the ambient setting powders or finishing powders, I do really like these 2. Not this one, but these 2. I would repurchase these on their own, not in a thing like this. They just leave a nice glow, not airbrushed, but it definitely does something to your skin to make it look really skin-like and very pretty. I get compliments when I wear this at work. I don't tell them what it is though. But do you need a trio? Is it more cost effective to get a trio? Yes, because then you can try 2 other colors or products. Because sometimes I think they used to do like a bronzer, 2 blushes, or a highlighter, 2 blushes, whatever. I don't remember. But sometimes it makes more sense to get a trio so you can try 3 products instead of just getting 1 for the price. So yeah, I don't know. Am I saying go out and buy a single one, which is kind of more expensive? Not really. If you can get a mini, even buy a mini, they last forever. Anyways, it's really, really good. So I do recommend that. I can 100% see me buying just a single of one of those 2 though. One that's kind of similar to that powder but different at the same time is the Morphe Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil. I have the shade Dawn, which is like it has a balance of vanilla tones in here. This one's very pretty. You can use it as like a natural highlight. It's just literally going to leave a glow on you, or like put it over high points of your face or all over your face for setting. Very pretty. You can kind of see like the markings. So I'll be hitting pan on this soon enough. But I'll repurchase this one as long as they continue to sell it. Very pretty. This one I kept going back and forth on, but you know what? I might repurchase it again. The Huda Easy Bake and Snatch in the shade Cupcake. I like pressed powders. I'm trying to get into the loose powder thing right now, but I really like this powder. It's not matte and it's not glowy. I feel like it's like a good mix, and I really like this in my T-zone and underneath my eyes, like just this general area right here. I really like this powder. I find it's brightening, a little bit blurring, even though I don't think it's supposed to blur. Foundations from Sephora. I think I only have 2 from Sephora. Looks like it. And they're not cheap. They're not affordable is what I should say. But the first one is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation, the original one, not the new one that's matte, just the original one. I have like 2 or 3 backups of this. I really like this one. When I run out of my backups, I will repurchase this. This is one of the foundations that I get most of the compliments on for how my skin looks wearing it. I do prefer like going in with a sponge because I don't like full coverage foundation. I'm fine with like the redness from my nose and cheeks and that pulling through. I don't need to be completely covered. But the finish on this one's very pretty. Like, I guess I would say semi-natural. Depending on how heavy you go in with it, you can get like a really nice natural skin-like look to it. I don't know how to describe things, but whenever I wear this, I'm just like, yes. The other foundation's the Hourglass Soft Glow Foundation. Wrong color for me. This is shade 5. I think I need shade 2. I think I need shade 2 of this, maybe 3. The finish on this, again, stunning. This does look flawless. Except for when I wore it today, though, because my skin's in a bad spot today. Flawless. I don't know. If you watch my videos, you know how that looks. And not the right color for me, but it's great. Okay. Blush. Kosas. I just pulled one out. I'm not going to pull them all out. But if you liked baked blushes, if you like pigmented blushes, but also very blendable, these Kosas ones, I have several colors. One of my favorites, for instance, is Dreamland. Highly recommend if you like that beigey pink or beigey peach blush. I have a favorite blush color, and it's this, okay? I can't hide it no more. But love it. I will repurchase not every shade that I have. Well, at least I said that, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll get them all again. Some of them I definitely will repurchase over others. But I really like the colors and the formula. Again, Patrick Ta. I have several of his blushes. And yeah. Several of them that I have, I will repurchase the same colors again once mine are gone. I like the fact that there's a mirror in here. I like the compact. What I really like, though, is the formula. I don't have any issues with the blending for the creams or the powder. Whether I do cream and then powder or powder then cream. Or use them with other palettes and stuff. Like, the formula is good. I'm not going to be like, no, it's not really that good. It's good. I like his blush formula. And I love the fact that there's a cream and a powder in here. Anyways, I've bought several of these. I have the 2 new limited edition ones coming. And yeah, I'm not going to like diss a product just because I might not like everything that he has. But we made hot chocolate. I definitely like those and will repurchase. Another blush is the Fenty Cheeks. I have several of these. Some of them I wouldn't repurchase. Some I will. But like, look, beige. I see like pinky beige, peachy beige. Those look cool. Did it come with stencils?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was looking with temporary tattoos.
Sweet. But yeah. I cannot pass up on these Fenty Cheeks. You guys gotta check them out. This might be the pricey. No, it's not the priciest one. For a single, maybe. Okay, sometimes in life, you become an adult. You're like, treat yourself. Just don't be like me and do it all the time. Gucci. This Gucci blush. It's a rosy beige. It says cheek and eye powder, luminous matte. But I just use it on my cheeks. I would definitely use it on my eyes. But yeah, it's a rosy beige. I love this color. And this is one that I would rebuy. I'm that kind of person. I do bounce back and forth sometimes, but after having a conversation with myself, yeah. Very pretty. Like, if you like that kind of color. I also really like pinky brown, but I find it harder to find pinky brown, like a specific pinky brown that I'm looking for. But yeah, would rebuy that. This might be the last single, or blush thing. The Morphe. I have a couple of these. These are Morphe Cheek Thrills. This one's in the shade After Party. Stunning. You get like 2 creams, one that's more glowy than the other, and then a matte blush as well. Yes, if you don't want to spend Patrick Ta money, go spend Morphe money. Great formula. I got 3 here. There's another one. Where did I put it though? One minute you have something and the next you don't. Oh well. It'll turn up. What are you looking at? Oh. Okay, next thing. Highlighter. Yeah, where did I put that other one? No, it's not gone. Highlighters. I think I already showed you guys one highlighter. Or no, I didn't. Oh, there's another blush. Okay, one second. Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. Specifically this shade, Barely Blushing. I have 2 others. Honestly, I like the formula. It's just like his bronzer that comes like this. It's very thin, very like moisturizing and glowy. It's blendable, it's pigmented, but this shade in particular is the one I will repurchase. The other ones that I have, they're, again, formula that's great. They're not colors I gravitate towards. If I'm gonna repurchase something, it's gotta be colors that I gravitate towards. Alright, now this is blush as well. This is newer, but I've used it a few times now. And I'll tell you why. I would recommend it if you're eyeballing something, either a blush or a highlighter from these guys. And it's the YSL, the Couture Face Palette. Reason being I would recommend this one is you get 3 highlighters, so 1, 2, and 3. Yes, these are stunning as highlighters. This one I would do more as an eyeshadow. And then you get 3 of their blushes. This one I have as a single. And here's where I get to my point. I already know myself, I wanted 2 of these blush colors and 1 of the highlighters. I think I'd just rather, instead of buying them each an individual and paying full price for them, get a palette like this, which is roughly about almost the same price as a single one, or just like a little bit more. At least you can try out several shades at once. And you might be like, well, what if I don't like them? Use them on your eyes. Use them on your eyes or sell it to a friend. But yeah, if I didn't have this right now and I didn't have the YSL single blush, I would have gone and bought this so that I could try it. It's very pretty. These blushes are pigmented, and this is why, like I said, it's fairly new. This is why I said I'm still going to say I do recommend this, because these highlighters are so darn pretty. I like pretty, but I've worn these highlighters, both of them separately and mixed together, and I put it on after my cream blush before I do my powder highlights, and it just looks so like nice and glowy. I'm not really seeing sparkles. This one here does have a little shift to it, but it's pretty, especially when you're wearing like these blushes mixed in with them. And yeah, and again, these blushes are pigmented. I didn't think they were as pigmented as they are, but when you dip your brush in there, you're getting hella pigment. Like, I've seen me put my brush in there and then be like, oh darn. But yeah, I see me getting a lot of use out of this, and I didn't think I would with these colors, but no. So far, these have been very pretty with the looks that I've done. So yeah, I would recommend it. Or, you know, even if I'm not recommending it for you, maybe you want to get it for a gift for somebody. Christmas is coming. Be a nice little luxurious gift. Okay. Carry on. Okay, that's eyeshadow. I don't want to do that one yet. Okay, we'll do highlighters. First one. Apologies if this is not available anymore, but this Give Beauty one, this is the lightest shade. It looks like the Physicians Formula one. I don't remember the Physicians Formula one though, if it was sparkly or if it was glowy. I know I did own it back when it first came out, and I really had no idea how to apply makeup, especially with makeup brushes and stuff. Like, I was using Q-tips to do my eyeshadow and whatnot when I had the Physicians Formula one like this. But this Give Beauty one or Gwen Stefani one, so pretty. What I like about highlighters, and I don't wear highlighter as often as I used to. I used to like every day. Now it's like here and there. But when I'm wearing highlighter, I want it to be glowy. I do not want sparkles. I don't want shimmer. If there's shimmer, it has to be so fine. I'm not really into holographic highlighters of that. I just like glowy, and this Give Beauty one is glowy. So, I recommend that one. Have I used that this week? I don't think so. Another highlighter, Rare Beauty. I do have a couple of these. You don't need them all. But I'll repurchase at least two of the ones that I have. This being one of them. This one's Exhilarate. I think Mesmerize is the other one I would repurchase. I also have Exhilarate, but I use... This is Exhilarate. Exhilarate, Memorize. What's the other one? I use this one and Mesmerize the most. And the other one I don't use as much, but I still use it. Anyways, again, it's a glowy. Very glowy. And that's what I like about it. Very smooth. House Labs. Now, you don't need all of these. But I'd say, you know, don't sleep on these House Labs one. This one's in the shade Golden Pirate. Now, this one's more of an eyeshadow for me, but like, look at that. I should actually do a monochromatic golden look and do this one. I have several of these. Again, they're very, very glowy. And I have like a pink one, a fire opal one and stuff. Matching them up with like similar color blushes just makes it, your cheeks look popping. So pretty. This would be nice mixed in. Just go heavy on your bronzer or a bronzy blush and not do like a pinky one of that. Throw like this golden highlighter in there. That would be stunning. Anyways, those are my 3 picks for highlighters. I guess the other one, now that I think about it, the reason why I never mentioned it is because it's been a minute, but, and then also, where did I put it? The Rare Beauty, I think I put my liquid highlighters away because I haven't been using them.
Careful now, you could have ran me over.
I'll be so close. It's in one of these drawers, but the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter, specifically in the shade Exhilarate, that's my favorite liquid highlighter. That being said, there's so much product in there that's going to take forever to use up. But if I'm going to recommend a liquid highlighter, it would be the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. Okay. Excuse me. Mascara. First things first, the Sephora Size Up mascara. It has like a big-ish wand, but I don't know. It gives me length, it gives me volume. If I don't complain about a mascara, then it's pretty much on my list. So that's one. It does what I need it to do. The Lancome Hypnose Drama. I do think this one does make my lashes look a bit dramatic. I happen to like a lot of the Lancome mascaras. I think there was only one that I was like, eh. But a lot of the Lancome mascaras I do like. This one, if you're thinking about purchasing it, I mean, I recommend it for high-end, okay? I really like it. It does give me dramatic lashes. Whenever I use it on my lashes, I love my lashes. You can get it in one of those kits where you get a bunch of the minis to use up, which lasts forever, by the way. Then you get like a coupon to go cash it in for a full-size one. I would suggest doing one of those kits to access this one, plus try out other ones. or if you can find a duo of like 2 full-size mascaras with this in it, that would be a good way. That's how I try to get the Lancome ones, because it's more affordable in my mind to do that. Another mascara that every time I wear it, I love my lashes that day. It's the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. This is like a travel or deluxe. Still works. I almost think that, you know what? I want to try, spoiler, I'm highly recommend, or thinking about getting the Armani mascara, but I'm like, maybe I should just get one full size that I use and love instead. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I'm constantly talking about wanting to get this one full size, and the VIB sale actually is the perfect time. But the brush, I don't know what it is about the brush and this formula, but whenever I use this one as well, I really like how my lashes look. Another one, this is my second or third full size, plus I use the minis, the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I would love to get this in like in a deep espresso color instead of black, but it's a nice mascara. Again, sometimes if I sleep on my lashes wrong, it doesn't work very well. Most mascaras don't work very well if I've got my lashes all squished into my face and stuff. But on the days where my lashes are having a good day, this mascara is fantastic. It's more lengthening and separating, which I like, so more of a natural look. And then this one's surprising, because I feel like every Tarte mascara I've tried in the past, I was like, it's okay. I feel like my mind could possibly be changed now, though. I'm not sure. But the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum, it is on Sephora's site, because I've seen it on there. I also really like how my lashes look with this one. Did I bend the wand, or did that bend on its own? Oh, maybe I bent it. Okay. It's like, you're looking kind of limp there, buddy. But, nice. I like the size mascara. Is someone Googling?
No.
Oh. What? Is it because of what I said?
What did you say?
Well, I don't know. What are you laughing at?
On stuff.
Oh, okay. This is a good one. It lengthens and it gives me a little bit of fullness. Hot chocolate time.
Hot chocolate.
Okay, now we're going on to eyes. Meaning eyeshadow. This I'm going to recommend, even though I'm not going to buy any more. But I'll tell you why. Okay. Danessa Myricks came out with these duos. They're cream shadow sticks. One's like metallic, and the other side is like a very super sparkly, like go to space sparkles. You get 2 shades. I have Duo 6. Okay, so here's why I'm not going to buy one. I'm not really into cream eyeshadow sticks or that. I like the concept of them, the idea of them. But I'm learning, I straight up prefer my eyeshadow powders. I just rather use eyeshadow and not creams and stuff like that. That being said, I want to recommend this because I know a lot more people are into cream shadow sticks and like that. And some people do want like, pow, I'm going to the club tonight kind of eye looks. These are fantastic for that. One, you don't want to try and do both eyes at a time. You want to, or together, you want to do one eye at a time separately because these dry fast. So whatever blending and placement you want to do it quickly. So you want to do one eye at a time. The longevity of these are good, really good. And I think I personally like the formula. I like the concept of this. Like you can use these solo, you can use them with an eyeshadow palette or other cream eyeshadows and stuff. And these will give you the glitz and glam that you want. Again, staying power. Like you're at the club or something, you're crying. I'm pretty sure this will not budge.
Girl, what?
Well, yeah. What?
I zoned back into what you were saying, and that's all I hear.
I don't know. I'm gonna use these 2 up, and I was heavily thinking about buying more. But just for my makeup preference, my style, what I'm currently into right now, love the concept of these. Love these for other people, just not for me. Love it for you though. Actually, I feel like I have a coworker who would use these, but they're cream and I've had them on my eyeshadow, and even though I don't have pink eye or that, this is not the kind of thing I would pass along to somebody. But yeah, I recommend them to you guys. Don't buy them all though. Just buy like one, or like the number one that you would get the most use out of. Alright, this palette. I don't know if you can buy this anymore. But I'm going to recommend it because this is one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury palettes. Actually, it's probably my first favorite Charlotte Tilbury palette. No, it's not my second. But my other one, I no longer is not a favorite. This is called the Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. And this just, to me, is like a smoky cranberry, like, fall palette. These shades are creamy, they're pigmented. Like, if you're into that peachy mauve cranberry kind of look, this palette's for you. It's very pretty. I look at this and I'm just like, love this palette. This is one I would repurchase. I've said in the past before that some palettes are one and dones, and I may have in the past said this was a one and done, but no, this is a one I would buy again.
Just like people.
I love those colors. This is probably the only NARS palette that has ever been my favorite. And that might be the only NARS eyeshadow palette that I now currently have, because I think I gave the rest to coworkers. But this is the Afterglow Tempting palette. This is very pretty. It's like very spring, summer, ethereal. And there's pigment to this, but there's also sheerness, because the shimmers in here are kind of like toppers. I would suggest if you can get your hands on this one, get it. Like I said, all the other NARS palettes, I've liked them, but I got rid of them because they were too darn pigmented. And like, who would think you would say that? But they were. Their mattes are always so pigmented. Like, just touch. You don't even have to like swipe your finger. You can just literally just tap your finger. Anyways, this is my favorite one ever. I really like the color story in here. And I've liked every look that I've done. So I don't know what more to say to that. This one's an oldie, but it's a goodie. And yes, I'm going to recommend it. It's ABH Soft Glam Palette. All day, every day. Easy to wear palette. Is it powdery? Sure. But you're not going to get a look out of this palette that you don't like. I feel like I don't even have to talk on it very. It's like, to me, it's like a cult classic at this point. I'll use this one tomorrow. I really like this one. It's, yeah. I have rebought that one. This one, I'm going to recommend it. Oh my gosh. It's like I want to recommend it and I don't. And I'll tell you why I don't want to recommend it. It's because some people have had issues with these, with molds, going bad fast, stuff like that. The other reason I don't want to recommend it is because it's half of the palette that I love. The other half I don't. But packaging's on point, and these mattes are fantastic. It's the Patrick Ta number 2 palette. Major Dimension 2 palette. Yeah. The mattes in here. So it makes me, I was going to suggest the all matte palette that he has, but I don't have that one. It's on my wish list. I would not repurchase this palette, but I feel like I need to at least say like, hey, if you like these shimmers or his shimmer style, then go get it during the VIB sale. I think that's the only time I would recommend it now, if it's on sale or the VIB sale is going on. For me, his mattes, I just really, really like his mattes. Like, I could literally I'd be fine with that right there. It's a good formula, what can I say? But it's like, is it fair to recommend this palette when that's the only part of this that I want to recommend, the mattes? And like, are these mattes the same mattes that's in the all matte palette? I don't know. I'm going to assume so. But yeah, I mean, he does have 2 or 3 new 6-pan matte palettes, so maybe I could recommend those. It's just his matte formula is very good. Literally, what can I say? His matte formula really is good. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. I don't know how to take out one each. I don't know why I took out 2. If we can still get these, let me know. I forgot to check, but I really want to get the green one, and it's been sold out the entire time. But the Beautifying Eye Trend palettes from Charlotte Tilbury, these are very, very nice. I have the super neutral one, which is more cool tone, smoky, and then I have Sensual Sunset, which is more warm tone, very fall. Like, these are like definitely fall, winter palettes. The formula in these are great. The mattes are good. I really like the shimmers in these palettes. This one's shifty. They're very like topper like. Yeah. If I could get my hands on the green one, I'd go ahead and buy it. Anyways, out of these, I would rebuy both of these. They're good for everyday wear as well. Another one, the Makeup by Mario palettes. And I know these are pricey, but we're talking about Sephora VIB sale. The Master Mattes, both the neutral and the other one. The neutrals. One's warm, one's cool. If these were the only 2 matte palettes that I could have, I would choose these 2. These ones I will rebuy when they're done. Again, you got your cool tone and your warm tone, all matte shades. You're good to go. So I'd rebuy those. Next. If you can still get your hands on it, I don't know. But if you can, the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. It's in my bones that this will eventually come back out for you guys. I would recommend the other one to you. I do like it. I have it. And I do like the newer one. But there's definitely a difference in the toppers. The toppers in this one is different than the newer one. So I don't want to recommend the newer one, because you're not getting the same experience as you would with this one. Anyways, apologies if you can't get it anymore, but I had to throw that in there. What if there's like the slight off chance that that's still available somewhere out there in the world at Sephora? I need to make sure you're aware and go buy it. I hear walking, do I not?
Yeah.
David? Okay. Alright, so that's that. There's that. Lip products. All my lip products are in this drawer. First one that I would recommend, but this is based on personal preference, the Merit Tinted Lip Oils. I have the shade, what one's this called? Twin Sets. I like it. It's a very everyday color. It's moisturizing. So that would be one. I probably am going to order another one of those during the VIB sale. Laneige, guys. Anything Laneige. The lip sleeping mask, the glowy lip balm. Recommend them. This is my second or third of the Laneige lip glowy balm. Plus I have minis kicking around too. Very nice day or night. Plus the lip glowy balm, which I have somewhere around here. I don't want to just recommend random things to you guys either. Yeah, I'm good. The Huda Faux Filler Glosses. Not everyone's cup of tea, but these are so good. The 2 that I'm going to repurchase are when they're gone, though. I think one's Posh, and the other one would be... I can't read the shade names, but they're like very everyday neutral colors in my opinion. Those 2 I would repurchase. But I like the formula. I find it smooths out the lips and stuff pretty good. Again, I don't want to recommend things. The Pat McGrath Lust lip glosses. I have shade Divine Rose in Flush 8. 100% would recommend. This is my second one of this one, and I've had a mini. I like the Pat McGrath Divine Rose Divine Rose Lush Lip Gloss. These names they have, the Pat McGrath formula, it's nice, really nice and pigmented. They smell kind of sweet. Oh, see, this is why I said I have way too many lip products. Tower 28. I have another shade of one, I don't know, as a backup. These glosses are great. To me, they're more on the affordable side of Sephora, but the colors are pretty. They are glossy and shiny and nice pigments, and the colors are nice. They also smell good. The Lawless Forget the Filler glosses, specifically in the shade Velvet. I have repurchased this one. This is my second or third full-size one, and then I've had a mini as well. I really like this gloss. Again, it's slightly plumping, smells good. There's nice color payoff, and they don't burn for the plumping. So that's a bonus. Specifically this Tarte color, the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This one specifically in the shade Shimmery Rose. Rosy Mauve Glimmer, or Rosy Mauve Shimmer Glass. This one specifically I will repurchase. I've got like that much product left in there. That's my favorite one. What is leaking? I already came in here like half hour ago and cleaned this up. Something's leaking, and I don't know what it is in my lip drawer. I feel like it's this, but then I touch this and there's nothing on it. Who is leaking? That's a wee bit, because it's going to make me dig through here. Some of this stuff's not from Sephora. Darn, who's the culprit? Okay, the Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oils. These are our favorite lines. I also recommended them during the last 1 or 2 VIB sales as well. I like these. To me, anyways, they're moisturizing. And I like the fact that as they wear away, you still have lip color without your lips being dry. So yes, I have several of these and I like them all. And I will repurchase probably every single one. I wish I knew what was leaking. Whatever it is, it smells good. Why do I feel like it's this? Hello? Yeah, there's like nothing on the outside of these. Oh, is this one? More, okay, here's another product. It's newer, but I've used it enough to form my opinion, I think. It's the new Morphe sticks, lipstick things. I don't know the proper names for them, but they're new. And they really are these soft, matte, blurring lip colors. Like, I really like these. I have these two. I thought I had a third one, but there's like 1 or 2 more I'd like to get. They're affordable. They feel very, very creamy. I don't feel drying or that at all. And then again, looking at lip products, I don't want to just name off everything. Oh, here's something I would definitely go out and rebuy. Hey, I think I was looking for you. The Too Faced Pillow Talk Bombs. The only one I wouldn't buy is the watermelon one that I have. Every other one, yes. Very moisturizing. Like, it's literally a liquid lip balm. Love them. So easy to use. The Stay Bouncy glosses I would recommend too. I went through 2 of Dip, and then I have this shade here, Bubble. This one's not my favorite shade. It's a little bit too light for me. But I would recommend... what's that? I would recommend the Stay Bouncy gloss. Just not that shade. And then, let's see... Some stuff I haven't used enough that I feel like my opinion is not fully formed on it. Okay, Fenty Gloss Bombs. Oh, let's see. Don't like the lip oils, not a fan. Just the normal Fenty Gloss Bombs in the shade Fenty and Fenty Glow. My 2 go-tos, and I will continue to repurchase those. The Kosas Wet Lip Oil. Recommend this. I have a full size of 1 in my drawer. The minis last a while. I recommend these. These are really, really nice lip oils. I think I'm probably might get 1 or 2 during the VIB sale. Another one that I like, but specifically just a certain shade, is the Fenty Cream, but I only like this shade, which this one I think's Fenty Glow or something like that. But yeah. I was going to recommend the Merit lipsticks, which for a high-end lipstick, it's a great formula. But I don't know that I'm going to buy anymore because I'm not really gravitating towards my Merit lipsticks. Are they favorites? Yes. So I guess I can recommend them on that merit, that they are fantastic lipsticks. They're very comfortable. You don't need a mirror to put them on because they kind of feel like lip balms as well. And they're not drying, at least on myself. But, it's the weather and stuff. That's loud. But they're good for easy everyday wear. So if I were to repurchase like lipsticks, it would probably end up being Merit. The next category, well, I guess LYS setting spray. I'm currently on my 2nd one. So it's like the only setting spray I'm going to recommend. Because it's only one. Well, I have another one, but I don't know if I'll buy it again. But the LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. This is my 2nd one. And that'll be one I do repurchase again. I don't think like it really does anything. I say that with all the setting sprays. Some of them do look more glowy or whatever, but I don't know. It's setting spray. You put it on and there you go. These are going to come off now. But yeah, they're pretty much dry. Don't even know what I was saying. What's up? I can hear the music.
Hello, everyone.
Just about an hour.
No.
Alright, the last is perfumes, body sprays, whatever. I'll start with this Josie Maron. Specifically for me at this point right now, this is the Topless Tangerine. So the body spray, I have that much left. I'm going to repurchase this one, probably like in the summer though. That's my favorite time for that. It's like a nice milky scent, but it makes me think of creamsicle. Like that's what it smells like to me. My childhood creamsicles.
I love crinkles.
I know. And then the matching Argan Oil body butter. Love this stuff.
Good night.
You going to sleep? Okay. Love you. Your pigeon lips. Touching my forehead.
How dare you?
Whatever.
I wash my lips.
I said pigeon lips.
Doesn't matter. I take that as a stress.
I love this scent. If I could bathe in this scent, if I could have this scent radiating off of me 24/7, it would be this. You guys gotta smell it. Topless tangerine. And like having these mixed together, it's just so delicious. Just a heads up, I'm the worst at explaining what something smells like. Anyways, I will repurchase both of these, but like I said, probably during the summer. Love those. Speaking of that, I've already gone, this is my second one of the Rare Beauty, the original Fine Comfort Spray. Ask my household, when I'm using this stuff, I'm drenching myself in this. I love the smell of this Rare Beauty Fine Comfort one. This one's like, I think there's lavender in this one, but it's not like potent or that like headachy type lavender. This is like a soft lavender. And I don't know what other notes are in here, but like Rare Beauty does the notes perfectly. If you watched the video before this video, yes, I'm still in that zone. If you watched you know what I'm talking about. Just in case if someone's like, something wrong with her, I'm still in that zone. It's helping with my back. Just the Rare Beauty. So far, they've hit it on the head with what I like. I don't know about you guys, but with what I like for scents. And actually, I like this one, the favorite. This is my favorite for bedtime. This would be an excellent setting spray bottle. But this just like, yeah, it's like, you smell like you're ready for bed. Heck yeah. This one is like Fine Comfort is the perfect name for that one. And then we have her newer one. So yeah, this is my second one of this one. When this one's gone, I will rebuy that one for a third time. And then this is her newest one. It's also called Fine Comfort, but this one is Awaken Confidence. And this one's like very nectarine, but it still has like, there's a similarity between this one and the other one. But this one, like Fine Comfort, how do you get a comfort? And it's not like a cozy, sweet comfort. It's a cozy, soft, cuddle up in a blanket on a rainy day, but no fire crackling. Or maybe after it's already downpoured outside and the clouds are moving, but the skies are still dark and gray. It's just so soft and pretty. And you're on the couch with a blanket and wool knit socks, patio door open and the wind's blowing in, and you can smell some floral coming in through your window, but with nectarine in it. I don't know. This one, I have this much left. This one, I go to town with this one, and when I use this one, I use it alone or other lotions, but I have the matching body butter. I drench myself, like this Rare Beauty stuff, I drench myself in it. It's just so, it's comforting and it's clean and fresh, but not bar soap clean and fresh. Like I said, this one's got like this nectarine, very, very pretty, feminine. Her stuff smells feminine. Feminine. We should watch Finding Nemo. So yeah, highly recommend that. Time for a hot chocolate drink right quick. On the Rare Beauty train right quick, I do have this mini rollerball and then like this size perfume from her. I think it's Travel, of her new like perfume. And when I'm done both, this is like, I just got these, I'll buy the full size. That's a good everyday, going to the office, working in the deli, going to the bar. Like this is the kind of scent that I would wear everywhere, alone or with something else. It's definitely, again, that soft powder feminine scent, but there's like this, I had Matt smell on my wrist and he's like, cause eventually it does fade, but he's like, oh, that smells really light, really soft. And I'm like, yeah, it's why I like it. But there is this sweet caramel vanilla scent at the very end after like it's dried down for a bit. So I don't want to like full on recommend that one right now, but I'm saying when I'm done that rollerball and the travel size, I will buy the full size of that. I could see that being another staple, like repurchase over and over again for me. Another one that's newer, but I've worn it a couple of times. I know this is not everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine. Some people think it smells like old lady. I don't think it smells like an old lady. And it's the Fenty, the Mista hair and body. This is it's not pigmented because it's not makeup. It's scented. Of course, it's a scented product. Oh my gosh. Do I know the notes on this? No. It has a familiarity. Oh goodness gracious. Don't try and make up words. I do have the Fenty perfume, like her normal one. I do like that one. I don't know that one's going to be a staple in my routine. But this hair and body one, I think so. This one kind of has, I think, a hint of rose in here or some sort of flower. I mean, it smells like someone who takes care of themselves. Is that a weird way to describe something? It's definitely not a young, straight out of high school kind of scent. Like, I wouldn't give this to a high schooler or even someone in their 20s. But it's not old lady. I feel like it's like, hey, that girl in her 30s, 40s, she knows she's taking care of herself. I don't know how to describe stuff, guys. I'm just, in my mind, that's what I'm picturing. This scent, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to pop everything up. I'm not one of those channels that kind of does that. But I do spray it in my hair and I spray it around here. It's just a very nice smell. Have you guys smelled this one? I bought this one on a whim because so far everything Fenty scent-wise I've liked. Which is only 2 things, so I don't know why I said that for. I don't know. That one is definitely way different than the Rare Beauty and the Josie Mayer one. Okay. I have a couple of these. I don't have full size. I don't even have a travel. Or, yeah. Because this shit's expensive, but I have so many of these kicking around. The Carolina Herrera Good Girl, the blush one. I love this one. I recommend it. It's just so feminine, so pretty, grown up. This one's like, I go get pedicures and manicures. I don't get neither of those done, but that's what that makes me think. It's soft and plushy in my opinion, but they call it blush. There is like this undertone, slight. It's like a soft, powdery, sweet scent. That's for grown-ups. I don't know. I really like that one. I feel like that one's popular. I'm down to the nitty-gritty on my Burberry hair. This is a Tammy perfume. Like, if I had to cut this down to only one, actually that'd be kind of hard, but I think it would end up being this one, Burberry Her. This one's powdery and soft and sweet, light and airy, kind of fresh, playful, warm. I don't even know what size this is, but I probably just get this size again. This will be on repeats. It'd be nice to get it in like this size and like come with a travel size. I might see if I can do that, because perfume's not cheap. Or I'm thinking, because I do want to get a perfume, but I'm thinking maybe I have shoppers points. Maybe go get a perfume if they have one that I'm talking about here. Use my shoppers points on that. But this one, yeah, this is definitely a Tammy perfume. I love wearing this when I'm wearing sweaters and hoodies. Tell me why. Tell me why. Yeah, just this reminds me of fall sweater or hoodie weather. I wear it all year round, but the winter time, like the late fall and winter, this is expensive, so I use it sparingly, but ooh, I think I might know what's leaking. Maybe. This one, I will repurchase. And it's the Maison Lou Marie number 14 Isilia. This is my favorite of this guy. I got compliments on this one. I don't have anything to explain to you guys these notes. This is fresh and clean, okay? It's fresh and clean with a spicy powder. Now, someone else would describe this way different. I don't know notes and stuff like that. But this is one, like, you take a nice shower with Irish Spring. I don't know if anybody uses that anymore. Or, like, something very fresh, squeaky, clean. And you come out. This makes me think of, like, Vikings coming up out of the deep waters out by the waterfall. With polar bears. And this is what they smell like. That's what I would say this one, Isilia number 14. I don't know how expensive this is. I feel like it's up there, possibly. But this one I will repurchase. Again, good all year round. But I feel like... I think of cold weather. Cold weather, crispy Vikings coming out of the icy cold waters out in somewhere. I don't know where Vikings live, okay? So they'll be like, Vikings don't live anywhere near icy... I have no idea. That's just what my imagination tells me. Alright, Rosie Jane. Do you guys like Rosie Jane? I like Rosie Jane. And these two, I will repurchase one before the other because one is almost half gone. This is Rosie by Rosie Jane. This one kind of reminds me, if it was like a cousin to this one, Isilia. Like they were cousins from different waters. Again, this one's like a clean, like Irish Spring, but maybe you're coming from spring waters instead. I don't know. I don't know how to describe this one. I feel like there might be some kind of fruit in this one. Rosie by Rosie Jane. This is one where if you didn't want to have to put thought into your perfume, but you want it to smell fresh and nice and maybe have some compliments, you just walk by, grab this one, because you know you put that on, you're going to smell nice. That's good. Oh, and so far, none of these perfumes they don't set off my migraines. I'm a chronic migraine person. In case we all forgot about that, because I haven't said it in a little bit. None of these ones set off my migraines. The other Rosie Jane one is Layla Lou. Layla Lou. And this one, what is that note? This one gives me flashbacks to my 20s. Layla. Okay, this one I do want to look up. Layla Lou. I'm sorry for my horrible description of scents. There are some people who have videos dedicated to perfumes. I'm not one of them. I'm not good at describing anything. Come on, internet. Don't let me down. I have stuff in my cart, so it logged me out. Probably just in case someone else got on my phone and hit checkout. By Rosie Jane. Okay, so Rosie by Rosie Jane. I'll tell you the notes of this one right quick since I have this up here. It says that it's warm and spicy scent. To me, it says, it says warm and spicy, warm and sheer. Yes, I would definitely say warm and sheer. Keynotes, white musk, sweet rose. Yes. But because of that warm, sheer, and like clean scent, it reminds me of, like I say, water, even though it's not water. Inspired by naked skin. Rosie feels like sleeping in your birthday suit. Yeah, like to me it's like clean, fresh, like walking out of the water. Like I said, it could be a cousin to Celia over here. Feels like sleeping in your birthday suit, nude plus translucent. Yeah, I mean, if I were to know how to describe something, maybe that's how I would describe it. And so what's the other one? It's Rosie. Layla Lou. Yeah, this one. There's the cap. Floral scent, yes. Fruity floral, yeah. Okay, I feel like I said I could smell. This is what I like about it. So this one's fruity floral. Fragrance family, fruit floral. Scent type, fruity floral. Keynotes, I heard that. Pear, which I believe is what I'm smelling. The jasmine and the freshly cut grass. I definitely smell jasmine. The juiciest pear. An effortless fragrance blend of pear, sweet jasmine, tangerine, and freshly cut grass. Light floral and clean, yes. It's perfect for every day, absolutely. Floral spring mornings, blue skies, and your favorite blue jeans. It reminds me of like my 20s. I don't know, you could be like out barefoot on your deck smoking a cigarette and chugging a little brewski back. That's not what I was doing though. But you still want to smell good and you do those things. This is for you. So yeah, Layla Lou by Rosie Jade. I'll be buying those two. Yes, I recommend them. We have another one from Maison Lou Marie. I forgot about this one, but this one's I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's number 4, and it's Bois de Balincourt. Okay, and then like this one's spicy. You smell this and you smell this one, you're like, okay, they're definitely related. They're from the same brand. This one's spicy. This one reminds me if you took Book by Commodity and mixed it with something else. Like this smells like it's also related to Book by Commodity. This one's spicy. Do you guys want to know the notes on this one? This one, more like evening, night, weekends. You know, you're out at the bar. You're at the family fiesta. Smacking around a piñata. This one's from Maison Lou Marie. Oh, it's the first one that pops up, number 4. You know, you got your aunt and uncle fighting over the dive. Earthy and woody. Yes. Okay, that's it. Sandalwood, Vivitar, Amberwood. It's like, doesn't smell like Old Spice, but you might have had an uncle who smelled like this. Or possibly an aunt who's covered in costume jewelry. It's a very nice scent. This one I would rebuy because I like that earthy, woody smell. I'm thinking that other scent I'm smelling is Vivitar, which I'm not really too familiar with, but I've been noticing that's been in a lot more scents that I've been buying. This smells how I think the movie Breakfast Club smells like. Like somebody in there. Maybe the principal's wearing that. It's kind of like cologne-y. Does that make sense? But it's a perfume. You guys are like, you're not describing that in a way that is appealing. I know. I feel like it's like the sandalwood. Sandalwood fragrance with a dominant cedarwood and sandalwood accord, supplemented by a spicy cinnamon nutmeg complex and an earthy Vivitar note. It does. It smells very good. I also like wearing this one when I'm wearing hoodies and sweaters. I feel more adult, more mature with it, but I don't know. There's something about that one. Fenty. This is the Fenty Eau de Perfume. This one, I mean, this is one that a lot of people are like, you smell old. I'm like, no, to me, I don't. It's powdery. It's very rose. but like there's a softness to it, but it's definitely like you're gonna smell this. It's definitely not an everyone's cup of tea kind of scent. This is what I think of when I was growing up. There's like a little boutique or store or whatever. What do you call those places? You get like souvenirs and stuff like that. But so in St. Martin's, there was this boutique. I don't know if it's still up and running or if it's like different owners or what, yep, or whatnot. But you could go in and there was like a lot of handmade stuff in there. Actually, I think everything in there was handmade by locals and other people. I feel like this is what that store is what this reminds me of. It's like a place you once knew or been to. Anyways, very nice. It's soft and rosy and powdery and great for fall, winter. Especially on those cold nights, not warm nights, cold nights. I feel like I might have some perfumes in bags. I don't want to go digging around. This one, I have several minis, plus I have this one. Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I don't know if I could actually pick Burberry or this one or not. You know what? I think if I could only have two perfumes, it'd be this two. If I had to like really choose, but these are all so good. These are all ones I will rebuy. But Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, this is like sweet and zesty, like zesty orange. Like this also pairs great with the Josie Maron Tangerine Orange. Like the next time I get this one, I'm not going to get the size again. I'd like to get a bottle like this. So I don't wear the same perfume every day. I'm always in here like, oh, a little bit of this and this one, yes, I keep going back to this one all the time. It's such a good one. You have to smell it. I know certain scents smell differently on everybody, but that one, again, it's like a soft vanilla, sweet, tangerine, citrus scent. It's great. I like that one in the spring and summer. And then we have these two. I don't know what one I like more. I like them both. But the Kayali Pistachio, Yum Pistachio Gelato, I want to get this one eventually in a bigger size. I don't mind these sizes though, because, I don't know. These sizes are fine. You don't always have to get bigger ones. If you like using multiple scents, it makes sense to go with this size if you're going to be using multiple perfumes throughout the year. This one, again, I feel like a lot of the scents that I like, they almost all have a very common theme. They're soft and powdery, some sweet, some a little clean, some a little spicy, but there's always like that soft powdery scent, almost always. This pistachio yum one, it is yum. I don't know how to describe this. And then this is the Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow. And again, it's so good. A lot of these I like just mixing them together too. It's like a warm Rice Krispie. And yeah, those are all the scents that I recommend because I'm going to go rebuy them. I don't think I'm missing anything else. There's a lot of... If you're on my channel, you know I have a pretty decently sized makeup collection. A lot of it, like eyeshadow palettes, is indie eyeshadow palettes. I do have a couple like random, like ColourPop. I do have other brands from Sephora as well and other palettes, but it's like I want to recommend like what I would legit go out. I don't like the word legit, but that I would actually go out and rebuy without a second thought, with explanations to some other products. But yeah, there's lots of products you're not seeing me talk about because they're pretty much too new, like these Glow Recipe Summer Fridays. There's some stuff I don't know. I don't want to recommend them. Because are they necessarily worth the money? Probably. I don't think so. Anyways, I updated my Sephora thing. That's not bad. What does that one smell like? Ooh, I bet you that smells good. Coconut, Tuscan fig, and amber. Tonka, agave, golden woods. Ooh, how much are these perfumes? Oh, not expensive as I thought. It's still expensive, but the Maison Louis Marie ones are $125 for the full size. Okay, they're not as expensive as I thought. Because you know, like some of them are like $200. $126 is still expensive. So I'll tell you what's in my... Oh, darn it. Come back. So currently in my cart, and again, this is not official. I have the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks and Face Trace Sculpting Powder Duo in the shade Petal and Biscuit. So it's a Dusty News Rose and a cool beige coffee bronzer. So I have that in there. Oh, I don't like when it does that. Did I get rid of it? I have the NARS, the Multiple Soft Blur Blush Stick for cheek, eyes, and lips. I use them on my cheeks in the shade Sex Appeal, which is a soft peach, because I have the powder and I want to get the matching cream blush to it. I do have the Armani Beauty Vertigo Lift Longwear Lengthening Mascara in here, but I think I might end up switching that one out, but I really do want to try that one. I have another one of the Morphe Lip Filter Hydro Plump Soft Matte Lipstick in the shade Whipped, which is a soft mauve. This one's already sold out. It was sold out yesterday, and now it's back in stock, but I'm waiting. But I like to get that one. Kosas Wet Lip Oil Pumping Peptide Lip Treatment Gloss in the shade Cola, which is a sheer rich brown. I have that in my cart. NARS the Multiple Soft Blur Blush Stick in the shade Behave, which is a soft pink, and I have the powder blush to that one, the matte powder blush. I have the Merit Shade Slick Hydrating Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Tabby in here, and I think that one's a rose brown shade. I love that color. And I think that's all. I don't want to say that's all I have in there, but that's what I have in there at the moment. It's probably going to end up changing again. It would be fantastic if this comes in stock before the VIB sale, or buy it. The Miu Miu miniature or Eau de Perfume duo gift set. You get full size plus a mini. I would like to get that instead of a full size. The Summer Fridays, the blush brush, that's on my wish list. The Patrick Ta 3 matte eyeshadow palettes in here. But I think instead of getting that one, I might consider a 6-pan one. This here, was reading on this. I don't hear anybody talk about it. Refi Skin Finish Water-Based Loose Setting Powder. Have any of you guys used this? It's cruelty-free, good for pores, loose powder formula, natural finish. It's a water-based loose setting powder that leaves your skin looking like skin. It helps to reduce the look of pores, fix makeup, and remove unwanted shine. Whether I get this, I might not get it during the VIB sale. I might get it in the new year sometime after I finish up one or two of the powders I'm currently using. Because that's not a product that I want 10 of. I think I have like 5 or 6. I don't want to add another face powder right now. But this one's going to stay in here. It seems like it'd be fantastic for what I'm possibly looking for. I also have the Makeup Forever. I keep being like, no, I want that. I keep adding it back. The Makeup Forever mini artist color pencils. I want it for eyes and lips. Laneige Glaze Tinted Polypeptide Serum. I have that in here. In the shade Cinnamon Sugar, which is a pink mauve. Vegamore Grow Volumizing Lash Serum. It's kind of expensive. I'd like to find out if anybody's actually used this. I still have the Tower 28 Mascara Duo in here. The Fenty Matchstick Contour. I've already used one of those up. it's back on my wish list to eventually get again. The Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I have this one's a full size and a mini. The full size is black, the mini's brown. The mini lasts forever, guys. Also the YSL Lash Class Extreme Volume Mascara. You get 2 in here. I think getting mascara during the VIB sale or any time of the year, this is the best way to do it, is to try and get one that has 2 full size. I have 2 of the YSL quads here. I mainly just want that green one though, mini clutch. Will I get these? I don't know. The other 2 that I have, I got them using points. Also the 2 makeup, or not makeup, but Patrick Ta all matte palettes. I got the lightest one in here and the medium one. I'd like to see if... I think I have enough matte eyeshadows though in my collection. I like his matte eyeshadow formula though. The 2 other items, I have the Makeup by Mario loose setting powder in here. I'm unsure about that. And then a YSL Make Me Blush in a Rose Haze in there. The Dolce & Gabbana Devotion in there. The ABH Cream Contour Stick and the matte powder. These are back in here. I can't make my mind up on them. Ooh. Darn it. The Rare Beauty, like the body butter and that matching spray, because I'm going to get that again. Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 71, the Vanilla Macadamian body cream, as well as the spray. I like to get those at the same time, but the body lotion's gone again. The House Labs Dual Ended Multi-Purpose Brush, and then the Dual Ended Precision Sculpting. I have those on there. I think they would be nice. Rosie by Rosie Jane's in here. A Burberry by hers in there. Armani Beauty Mini My Way. I have a sample of that, and that's very pretty. It's very like something I'd wear. I have that in there. The Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato set. The Kayali Fleur Majesty Rose Royale set. And then the Kayali Vanilla 28 set. I have all 3 of those in here. Another YSL blush in the shade Hot Mauve. The Fenty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. I have that in here. The Multiple Stick in Dulce Vita. 2 more of the Kosas Wet Lip Oils. That one's available. The Ariana Grande Love Notes Plush Vanilla. I do like that. And then there's like the Mio Mio set. Another one right there that is available. And then the Way Detox Shampoo and Scalp Serum. Whether the VIB sale is going on or not, I think I would like to purchase this. And then there's a couple of things from the Inky list in here for the kiddo, which I'll get once they're done, the stuff they currently have. So yeah, that's what's on my wish list. That's what's in my cart. And like I said, we won't know until the time actually comes what I actually end up getting, because my mind is not made up. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's my Sephora VIB recommendation sales. That's my Sephora recommendation in general. But yeah, I'm going to skedaddle. I wish I knew what was leaking. Put on this color. I put on the other one. Let's see what this one looks like. Well, I know I've already worn this one a couple times too. This one's a bit lighter, so a lip liner would go well with this one. It's the Morphe lip product. Oh, I got a piece of dry skin right there. Or you could mix the colors. That's a nice nude color. Let me know, you guys. Do you have any recommendations? Is there anything you're looking forward to repurchasing or picking up for the first time from the VIB sale? Let me know. I wonder if my hair's dry enough. I bought this Conair. It's meant for curly hair, but I was like, you know what? I got wavy hair. But I wonder if my hair is like dry enough to take this out. It's Conair t-shirt hair wrap. Got it, because I like to air dry my hair. I don't like doing using things heated on my hair. Anyways, my hair is now officially dry enough for me just to let it dry the rest of the way on its own. I'm gonna skedaddle, get this stuff put away, and go get on the heating pad. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully this is helpful, even if in a little bit of a way, or that it was just entertaining. But to all that to say, enjoy your Friday, go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.